Hey, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Mohammad Ammar and I'm a software engineer and have been working in tech for so long. So today in this video we are going to build a to-do app using React and Tailwind. So if you're interested in such videos, don't forget to subscribe to my channel so that you never miss any updates. With that being said, let's get into the video. Right now, as you can see, I am onto the screen of my code editor. So I'm in a folder YouTube tutorial. Here I'm gonna create a React project. In order to create a React project, you just have to run this command npx create React app, and you just have to name it whatever you want. Like for example, uh, my to-do app. I think this name is good, so you can name it whatever you want. After writing this command, you just have to press enter button, and now we will wait a while so that our React app could be created properly. Once our app will be created, then we will resume our tutorial. You can see our React app is created properly. Now it's time to install Tailwind. So in order to install Tailwind, I will definitely go onto the official site of Tailwind and follow the steps mentioned over here. So first of all, you have to run this command npx. No, I have already run that command. Sorry for that blunder. So you just have to run this command npm install -d tailwind css post css auto prefixer. So let me run that command over here. But before running that command, just go into your project, cd my to do app, and once you are in your repository, simply paste this command and wait for a while until your tailwind is installed. So just wait for a moment, it won't take too long, it will be installed shortly. So yeah, so it has installed. Now you just have to run this next command over here, and here we go. It is going to initialize Tailwind in our project. So here you will notice some changes, like you have seen some changes over there. Afterwards, we just have to paste this inside our tailwind.config.js. So here we are here. I have already copied from website, so you just have to paste it over here, and don't forget to save it. Afterwards, you just have to include these utilities in your index.css. So for that purpose, simply go over here in src index.css, and you just need to remove this code because we don't need that code anymore, and you just have to paste all these utilities over there. And afterwards, simply go in app.js. Basically, we don't need a header tag over here because it's a default React app when we create a new project. Okay, so we don't need that. Simply, we don't need this div over here also. So let me remove this and change it into a fragment. And afterwards, as we have already installed Tailwind, so I found a pretty good code of card regarding our to-do list from official site of Tailwind. So I will link it down so that you can follow along also. Just copy the code from here and paste it inside your app.js. Once you paste it inside your app.js, you will notice some errors over there. As I can see right now, my app.js is in red color. It's indication that there is some errors inside my code. So the error is that React mainly support JSX, so you have to convert this HTML in a JSX code. So for that reason, you just have to install an extension over there. I have already installed that HTML to JSX, which were over there, HTML to JSX. You just have to install that extension. After installing that extension, you just have to copy all your code, and you just have to right click, and there would be convert HTML to JSX. And so here we go, our code has already converted into JSX. So let me run that code and see what we have gotten so far. So npm start and just wait for a while so that our development server could start and show our project on our browser. So I am waiting for it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I have to wait a little bit more. So just wait. And finally it is going to show us our project on our browser, but it's still taking some time. I think I should add it over here a few moments later, after a year, after 100 years. I don't know why it's taking too long, but wait for a while, it will probably load. So here we go. Finally we have gotten that beautiful code over here. To-do list, having some to-dos over there, and our input tag to add any other task. So right now I'm just going back, just go into index.css and give body a background color of gray so that we can properly see our app. Let me go onto the browser again. So here we have gotten a beautiful to-do list card onto our browser. So if you are still with me, congratulations, you have created the UI of your project. One thing to mention over there, uh, I forgot to tell you about all the things regarding Tailwind. So basically Tailwind consists of CSS classes. These are the pre-built classes that Tailwind developers has already written for us. We just have to use these classes in order to apply any CSS style. Okay, so for instance, this is showing that our app should have height of 100%, which should be full, display each and everything in a flex, items should be in center, justify center, this is a teal background color, font sans serif. So that's how things are going on. Like for example, you can see over here BG white, border should be a bit rounded, there should be a shadow over there, padding, margin, width should be full, and it is dividing our screen with 3:4 ratio. So that's how things are going on. If you want a complete tutorial on Tailwind, you can let me know. I will create a complete detailed tutorial on Tailwind so that you can get an idea in a nutshell. Okay, so let me just clear this UI with respect to what I am looking for. Okay, so basically we don't need this div, we just need a single div over there with our task, and we don't need even not done button right now because we are building a completely simple to-do list. So I think these things are pretty much enough that we require right now. So okay, for now let me see. So yeah, it's good. Why there is underline over there? Let me check that. Line through, just remove it, we don't need it. And here you go, we are pretty much good to implement our functionality. So first of all, what we need to do, we need to get whatever we are writing inside our input tag. Okay, so for this we have to use hook over there. So let me import our hook, import use state from React. Okay, so I'm just going to create a state over there, const to do item to add, set to do item item to add, and we are using that state. Okay, so by default its value would be empty. Okay, so once someone starts to write over there inside our input tag, what we will do over here, we will get that value and set it to this variable. So how we will do this? Simply we will call a on change function over there. So on change, I'm just going to call an arrow function over there. What I'm gonna do over there is that set to do item to add with whatever the person is writing over there, e.target.value. Okay, so what I'm doing there, I'm simply getting the value which we will write in our input tag. Okay, so let me just console this value so that you can get an idea. Log to do item to add. So let's see what's gonna happen over there. We don't need that logo because it's coming from a default React app, so just remove it also. Here we go. I think we are good to go now. Yes, we are. So let's see what's happening over there. Let me open console. Yeah, so let me write something. So as you can see, I'm getting whatever I'm writing inside my input tag. So that's how we are implementing this. Okay, now it's time to add this value inside our list so that we can show that list over here. Okay, so for that specific reason, we are going to use another state. Just let me copy it and let me call it to do list. Set to do list, and this would be an empty array at start, and we will add values on every click. Okay, so how we are going to implement this? So here we have that button. We are going to add a function over there. On click, add item. Okay, so let me call that function. We are getting that error because we don't have initialized that function over there. So const add item. I'm gonna write an arrow function over there. Okay, so what I'm gonna do over there is that set to do list with whatever the state previously have by using the sprite operator. And the new value which user has typed to do item to add. What it is doing, it is getting the previous state what user has already typed over there, and then the new typed value. Okay, so that's how it is implementing it. Let me console it over here. To do list, and let me call it to do list so that we can easily see it in our console. So here we go. Let me see. Let me refresh it first so that there would not be any ambiguity. So as you can see, by default the to-do list is empty, as I have set state empty by default. Okay, so once I will write anything over there and click on add button, it is adding over here. Okay, so let me add another task. So let's check. So we have gotten our two tasks over there. So it is working perfectly. So here we have to do one more thing. Instead of directly adding that, let me add it in form of object. Task would be this and id would be match.vendor. Okay, so now instead of adding a single value, it will add a complete object with id and task. Okay, so let me show how it's working right now. Let me add a task, walk a dog. So let me show it. So we have gotten a task, walk a dog. Okay, if I add another, oh sorry, I don't know why it's not working fine. Let me check, because it's only showing id first and then it is showing an array of tasks. I want this task and the id to be in a separate object. Let me see. Oh sorry, instead of doing it over here, I just have to do it over here. So now it will work perfectly. Let me check. So let me refresh it. So if I add a task over there, running, let's see. So yeah, we are getting a complete object. Yeah, so here we have id and the task name. That's good. Now our next task is to show that list in our UI. Okay, so for that specific reason, we have to use a map over here. Let me get that to-do list and let me map it item and let me call the task name over here. Item dot task, and we should always give a key prop over here so that there would not be any issue. Let's see what we are getting right now. Oh sorry, we just have to pass that index over there also. So now we are good to go. So let me see. So yeah, we are getting our task. So if I add another task, gym, very good, subscribing expert vibes. So yeah, we are going great. we have done our first functionality over here. Now it's time to implement our second functionality, which is to remove any specific task. Okay, so for that specific reason, let me remove that console first. Okay, and I will create a function over there, const remove item, and it will be an arrow function again. So let me call that function over here on click. Let me call an arrow function over here on click remove item, and let me pass the specific item id, item.id. So now we have to get that id inside our function also. So I will simply log it over here to check if we are getting that id or not. So let me see. So let me open that console over there. Task 1, add, and let me click on this remove, and yes, we are getting that specific id. So yes, we are getting that value. Now we just have to remove this specific value from our list and print our new updated list. And this way we are deleting the value that we don't want to show over there. Okay, so now let me write a function over there. I'm just setting that to-do list again, and I'm filtering the to-do list that we already having. Filter item, where item.id is not equal to id we are getting. Okay, so in this way it is setting to-do list with an updated value which is not having that specific id we are filtering. Okay, so let me add few more tasks over there. Task 2, let's see, 3, 2. So let me remove that 3 tasks, and yes, we have removed task 3. So this was a simple to-do list tutorial using React and Tailwind. Hope you have liked this video. If you have liked this video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel so that you never miss any updates. With that being said, if you want me to create a detailed tutorial on Tailwind, don't forget to mention that in comments. I will do a complete tutorial on Tailwind also. Till then, I'm signing out. Keep watching, keep sharing. Thank you.